Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of my pregnancy safe skincare routine video. Part 1 was about my morning skincare routine. Feel free to check it out. It came out just a few days ago, and now off to part 2, which will be my night skincare routine as well as body care routine. If this is the first time you see my face, my name is Anna. I am 20 weeks pregnant. This is my channel Life in the Bump, where I'm sharing all the things pregnancy, and this one is about the pregnancy safe skincare routine. And I feel like I forgot to mention it, but it's all on a budget. I don't think I have anything in there that's over $30. And most of the things are under $20. One was about my morning skincare routine, and there's quite a few product and layers I put on my face, including serums, moisturizers, and multiple layers of sunscreen. So at the end of the night, I need to wash that all off. I use micellar water to just wash my makeup off, especially eye makeup, and then I proceed with a good face wash to make sure that my skin is actually clean from all of the moisturizers and sunscreens and foundations and powders and just all the dust and stuff that got on it during the day. My favorite face wash is from La Roche-Posay. Is their Toleriane Purifying Foaming Cleanser. This is what it looks like. It's actually foaming, so it just feels nice, and it feels like it actually cleans my skin really well. Also, this is a 400 milliliters, which is almost 14 ounces of product for I think like $16.99 or something, under $20. Lasts forever. It's a great product, great company. I absolutely love it. This is what I've been using for like years now. That cleanser does leave my skin feeling really clean, but also sometimes a little bit dry. So after that, I like to go in with a toner just to balance the pH level of my skin. I've been using this very simple Neutrogena alcohol-free toner. It doesn't have any active ingredients. It's super safe for pregnancy. It's super safe for any kind of sensitive skin. It just does the job of balancing the pH level of your skin and making it feel a lot more moisturized after using the face wash. The next step in my night skincare routine is a serum. It's from The Ordinary. It's their Buffet Plus Copper Peptides serum. I love using that one. It feels really nice on my skin. I believe in what it's supposed to be doing. The copper peptides are amazing for your skin. It is pregnancy safe. So yeah, that is the serum of my choice for like the daily or nightly skincare, because there's just a lot of things like retinol that I was using before I got pregnant that I cannot use while I'm pregnant. So The Ordinary Buffet Plus Copper Peptides helps me take care of my skin and make it feel and look better while I cannot use some other active ingredients. The next and last step in my night skincare routine for my face is a moisturizer. I've been loving this Advanced Snail 92 all-in-one cream from the last step in my night skincare routine while I'm pregnant. Is a moisturizer. I've been loving this Advanced Snail all-in-one cream from COSRX. It's very moisturizing, feels really nice on my skin, and when I wake up, my skin still feels nice and moisturized, so what's not to love? And also, once every maybe like 2 to 3 days, I like to add self-tanning drops to it. Mix it with my moisturizer, put that on overnight. Make sure I wash my hands right after the application, and I wake up with my skin and my face looking a little bit more tan, which just automatically makes me feel a lot better about the way my skin looks. The drops that I've been loving are these ones. from L'Oreal. I like that they're leaving a nice like brownish tint, not yellow, and they also don't smell like your typical like self-tanner would, which is just amazing. And I don't use them every day, but every 2 to 3 days is like perfect. That was it for my pregnancy safe skincare routine when it comes to my face. There's a lot of things that you cannot or are not recommended to be doing or using while you're pregnant for different reasons. So I was trying to do my research and find the ingredients and the products that are gonna be safe for me and my baby while I'm pregnant, but at the same time will still be helpful for my skin. So those were my choices. And now just a few more things about my body care while I'm pregnant. I really like the look of tan skin. I think it looks a lot better, definitely looks a lot better on me. But at the same time, I recognize the harmful effect of tanning and sun on just people in general, let alone pregnant people. So I've been trying to use self-tanners to avoid spending as much time outside as I would otherwise. I am a little bit scared of using the actual self-tanners. I think I got traumatized a couple of years ago when I didn't realize or didn't know how to use them correctly and ended up super patchy with like yellow elbows, yellow knees, like lots of pigment between my fingers and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, never again. So now I am using gradual self-tanners because they just feel a lot safer. There's two that I really like. One is the Tanologist Gradual Tan Lotion. This is a moisturizer lotion that will give your skin a nice like tan look if you use that moisturizer consistently for a few days. So I like that one. I like that it doesn't leave like a super strong self-tanner smell. And then my very recently discovered self-tanner love is a little bit on the pricier side. It's still under $30, so I would still consider it being budget friendly and affordable option, but it's from Saint Tropez and it's a gradual tan in shower. So what you do is after you showered, you turn off the water, and while your skin is wet, you put this on. It glides on so nicely. It's really easy to spread and actually make sure that you spread it really well. And it only needs to stay on for 3 minutes, and then you just wash it off and you go on with your day, and then it does the magic. Also, I feel like Saint Tropez is like such a staple in self-tanners that they know what they're doing. So there's no smell, there's no like weird yellow tone to your tan, and it's just a great product. I've been loving it, super easy to use. For sunscreen, I read when I got pregnant and started first researching pregnancy safe skincare situation that mineral sunscreen is much better than chemical sunscreen. And I realized looking at all my sunscreens that they are all chemical, and that is for the reason that usually mineral sunscreens will leave that white cast on your skin that is I'm not a fan of. But when you're pregnant, mineral sunscreen, which is actually the sun block, so it's actually physically blocking the sun from getting onto and into your skin, is just recommended a little bit better. If you absolutely cannot stand it, chemical sunscreen is fine as well. Really, the best sunscreen is the one that you're gonna be consistently using. I actually found the mineral sunscreen that does not leave that white cast, which I'm super happy about. It's the Copperstone Pure and Simple SPF 50 100% mineral sun protection in spray that actually spreads really nicely and is the only mineral sunscreen, especially in a spray option, that does not leave the white cast. They also have the same sunscreen in a cream, and that one is very thick and is leaving that white layer on top of my skin, so I don't like using that one, but spray is amazing, and it's also a lot easier to use and is great for like on-the-go use. So I highly recommend that Copperstone Pure and Simple sunscreen. And now on to the main topic, at least in my head, in terms of body care while you're pregnant, is trying to do what I can to prevent, avoid, or minimize stretch marks. Now, I know that the mainstream belief out there is that stretch marks are highly dependent on genetics and there's not much you can do to prevent them. However, that does not stop me from trying and believing. Did lots of reading, lots of research, and I found a few things that make me feel like I might be able to help the situation, so that's what I'm doing. The first thing is hyaluronic acid, simply for the reason of hydrating your skin and retaining moisture in your skin. Hyaluronic acid can get pretty expensive because it's usually in the form of like a serum for your face, which is a tiny little bottle. So it would probably last 3-4 times to use on my body to use a whole bottle, which would be pretty expensive. So I found this pure hyaluronic acid serum on Amazon, just like most of the things that I talked about in this video, and it actually came with this pretty large bottle, 16 fluent ounces, as well as like the little bottle. So that's a great value for your like a body serum. Highly recommend, and that also feels really nice and lightweight on my skin. It dries really quickly, so I can literally put it on and then put the rest of my clothes on in like 2-3 minutes and be fine. The thing that I have very, very high hopes for, because I actually read that there's a very recent and very limited research, but research that suggests that centella extract might be actually helpful in preventing stretch marks. So I got this guy. This is a travel version, only 1 fluent ounce for $12 on Amazon. I just had it because I needed a travel version, and then they have a big bottle for $15. It's like 3 times the size for only $3 more. So that is the next one that I'm buying after I'm done with this one. But same deal as the hyaluronic acid. I just put it on my belly and my like thigh areas, and then 2 minutes later I can put my clothes on and go on with my day. Feels really nice and make me feel like I'm doing something to help with stretch marks. Body moisturizer, that's pretty much a given. I feel like I was using a body moisturizer every day right after the shower for years now, and during my first trimester I just went on was my regular moisturizer. I think the one that I am using is from Lubriderm. It's their like the fragrance free hypoallergenic version. Up until recently, at probably like 19 weeks pregnant, I realized that that lotion is just not doing it anymore. My skin is a lot drier than it used to be, and I feel like I need a lot better moisturizer to actually have my body feel nice and moisturized. So, surprise, La Roche-Posay. This is a Lipicar Balm Intense Repair Moisturizing Cream. Again, the big tub of 14 fluent ounces, 400 milliliters for under $20. It's very thick, but so nice and moisturizing. I cannot live without it. It is maybe a little bit more expensive than I would like to pay for just a body moisturizer, but I am pregnant and I feel like that is a good justification for spending just a little bit more money to make sure that my skin stays nice and moisturized and to avoid like itching and again stretch marks. And the last thing that I do for my skin to hopefully prevent stretch marks, but to at least retain some moisture, is using coconut oil and shea butter. I got this pure raw and unrefined shea butter, as well as just organic virgin coconut oil, and I use that maybe 2 or 3 times a week when I take a shower and I know that I have at least an hour at home where I do not need to get ready and go somewhere. It is butter and oil, so I need to make sure that I'm not putting any clothes that I care about, because that will stain them. It takes quite a bit to get absorbed into the skin, but it feels so amazing. Also, the 2 guys that I purchased, they are in like the hard form, so that's a little bit tricky to use every day, but I found the solution. I mixed them 1-to-1 and put them in this like the travel squeeze bottle. It hardened in there as well, but when I know that I'm gonna be using it, I just take that in the shower with me and throw that on the shower floor. So while I'm showering, this bottle sits in like hot water and melts. So then by the time I'm done with the shower, I can just open it and squeeze some out and use it, and it's nice and easy, and this bottle is airtight, so it's not like leaving any mess either. So those are the 4 things that I do to hopefully prevent stretch marks: the coconut and shea butter together, centella extract, hyaluronic acid, and the super rich La Roche-Posay moisturizer, and I just rotate them based on which one I feel like using on that day, and hopefully one of those things or all of them works. That was part 2 of my budget-friendly, pregnancy-safe skincare routine. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you have an opinion on any of the products that I mentioned, or you have any of your own favorites. And I will see you in just a few days with a new video. Bye.